Sagittarius, to your new moon in Cancer reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. We're looking at the current energies and potentials that you should be aware of, that you are dealing with right now. And then we will look at who or what is expected to come through this new moon, this new cycle, which I love this new moon because it's the first new moon of summer. So, wow, right? Talk about a huge cycle change. So what is coming in for the beautiful Sagittarius? Give with unconditional love and grace. A lot of people are getting this card. Okay. Could be dealing with a Taurus, could be just yourself, however it is. Take it how it resonates. But no matter what it is, it's giving yourself unconditional love and grace, remembering who you are, stepping into your power. The pig, yes, maintain your self-worth and your self-esteem. Ooh, prosperity lies ahead. Loving that. Going after that prosperity. Here it comes. New moon in Taurus. You guys could be definitely dealing with a Taurus. Or you might have a lot of Taurus in your chart. Your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus again. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. Definitely something going on over here about your dreams. I think a lot of you are manifesting, praying, wishing upon a star, however it is. Those of you who are going to be doing the new moon manifesting or cleansing rituals or anything like that, the portal will be open till the 27th. Okay, it's already open now. And then the full moon, or the new moon, excuse me, the new moon, I keep seeing all these full moons. The new moon will be on the 25th. Okay, so we have the new moon in Taurus and the full moon in Taurus. Lots of Taurus energy. Okay, with the cows. Okay, so let's see. I think it's just really because, we got that Venus in Taurus right now. And, she really wants to bring out that abundance and prosperity to everybody. So it just feels like a lot of signs are getting Taurus energy. It's no big deal. But right now it's talking about preparing yourself for what lies ahead. You have something coming. It almost might even feel like you guys know you have something coming. Maybe you guys... maybe you manifested in the new moon in Taurus. Maybe last month you were like, hey, you know what? I manifested on that new moon in Taurus and I wanted what I wanted, right? Yeah. Feeling like the Emperor over here. There's a lot of stability and structure when it comes to whatever you're wishing for over here. And it's almost like you're giving yourself all this time and all this energy, preparing yourself for what's coming towards you. You're getting ready to expand. You're waiting for your ships to come through as you're getting these new opportunities. Something is it's like something is coming to dock itself. Your ship is coming in. Whether it's love, money, for a lot of you it looks like money. Some kind of new opportunity. It could be whatever it is that you're wishing for. But whatever it is, it's nurturing and there's a lot of practicality over here. I do feel like you are standing firm and strong over here with this practical energy. This is a Capricorn card. But having all this earth energy going on, it is like you are being very practical, like your head is not in the clouds. I feel like your head was in the clouds when you were manifesting, when you were thinking and visualizing about what it is you wanted, and then bringing it down. From the 5th dimension and then grounding it in the 3rd dimension. And you're like, yeah, but it's something I really want. I can be dreamy and dream about it all day, but now I have to be very practical about how I'm going to lay the foundations for this, how it's going to come to me, right? I don't want something that's so up in the air that it's not going to be practical enough to actually get to me as soon as as I really want something. It could be something big. Remember, the bigger the manifestation, usually the longer it takes. But I feel like this is something that's very practical, very, like, it can be manifested fast. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I can totally freaking do this, right? Yeah. And I just feel like here it is. I see all these pentacles all over the place. So whatever this dream is, whatever this is that you're doing, you're, have faith in your dreams, but I feel like you already do. Like it's like, I just feel like they have faith in your dream. And there it is. Look at that bottom of the deck. Have faith in your dreams because there's no reason to give it up, right? Because it's on its way. Whatever solid foundation, whatever you've been building is on its way now. This is what you don't see coming, is the dream coming in. So you've been planting these seeds for a while, and you've seen the long-term view. It's almost like I can see where I can get this. Yeah, it's hard work, but it will have sustainable results if I just keep going. Taurus card again. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. I mean, everything here is very solid. Everything right here is very grounded energy. I mean, even Aries energy itself is pretty grounded, Wow. So, I mean, that's what you're doing right now. I mean, the potential that you see is here it comes. So let's look and see who or what is expected to come to you that's new. Through this new moon, this new cycle, this... A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, there it is. And it's balancing itself out. Full moon in Libra. I feel like whatever is going on with you, this new moon, by the time Libra season is here, you're going to have all of this done and over with. Yeah. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Yeah. Nothing is set in stone yet. You're still waiting for everything to plant its... That's why it says, have faith in your dreams. Not everything's set in stone just yet. It's still making its way as you're waiting for this boat to come in. Don't want to sink your ships just yet. Still webbing itself together. Step out of your comfort zone. You might have to step out of your comfort zone a little bit to make this actually happen. Communication is key. So there's going to be some communication that's coming through that's going to help set this into place. Ooh, might even be with a Leo. Could be a Gemini, a Leo, a Libra, a Taurus, an Aries. Maybe you guys are calling in an Aries, a Taurus. Maybe you want that love with them. I don't know. Let's see. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, surrendering to the divine. Okay. Let's look and see what's going on over here. This is a job because of all these pentacles. It could be material. It could be... job, it could be love, whatever. But let's look and see what's going on. There's some delays and some standstills going on over here. It does feel like you kind of feel like things are in indecision at this time, even though you're still trying to plant these seeds right now and you're waiting for this to all be set into stone. You want this to come into fruition. And it does feel like, but it could be some stalling. You might have a little indecision. You might be talking to somebody who you feel is not on the same page with you. This person that you're dealing with could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be, or a Scorpio. You might feel like there's some restlessness within yourself. You might even feel like there's a little bit of fear in this delay. You might feel like this person is being resistant to helping this situation come through. You might feel like they're dropping the ball to the situation and you're trying to avert any kind of disaster when it comes to this situation because you want everything. It's kind of like I want all my ducks in a row to make this happen, but you feel like somebody might be kind of dropping the ball a little. And it definitely could be this water sign over here who could be dropping the ball. I got water, water, water. So whether that's a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer over here, you might feel like they're kind of messing with your dreams. kind of like if you're building a house and you're laying foundation and they're supposed to come in and put the electric into the house, and then all of a sudden they didn't have enough material, even though you bought all, you gave them all the money for the material, but they didn't buy enough. Now you have to wait until they order more. It's like, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you measure all that the first time? You know what I mean? Like maybe they have to have drywall and they didn't count properly and they were like missing 2 pieces of drywall. You have a whole half a room still left. You know what I mean? You're like, excuse me. I ordered, I gave you the money to order that stuff and you guys dropped the ball. So now it's going to take some time, because now you have to wait for the drywall to come back in or whatever, right? Who knows? Or electric or whatever. Who knows? But I'm just saying they dropped the ball and it makes it feel like they're screwing around. And if it's even a love situation, you might feel like they're being hesitant towards you and not coming towards you in indecision because they're not sure if they want to maybe fix this situation with you, reconcile on this situation with you, or maybe they're scared of this new connection. You'll know what it is. Okay. Seeking personal closure. Yeah, it's because it says incompletion, but I feel like it's incompetence for a lot of you. They were incompetent to get this done the right way. For others of you, if it's a love situation, it's like, you're taking a step backwards instead of forwards. And that's because they're indecisive. It feels like they're scared of a new connection. If you guys are dealing with somebody new or scared to come and have this reconciliation with you. Maybe you guys had, some kind of fighting or something going on and you're trying to fix it. It doesn't have to be love. It could be anything. It could be anybody. Now you have the passionate new beginning. Here it comes. Now, all of a sudden, they want to step up the game over here. Guys could be definitely dealing with an Aries as well. There's another Aries card coming in. Or fire sign, whatever. Okay, now they're making the victory. Now you're starting to see the progress coming through. Now everything's starting to come together. Now they got their shit together. They detached from whatever was, keeping them back from the situation. Yeah. And now if it's a love situation, you can feel like you guys are now on the right page. No matter what the Two of Cups is saying, we're on the right page. We're pushing all of this together, right? This is where we can find this love. This is where we can find this connection to get everything going. And this is where you're going to start finding this wealth. If this is a job opportunity, definitely going to make a lot of money. Got a lot of money coming in and a lot of love. So anybody who's looking for new love or to reconcile a situation, here it comes in. So, wow. Okay, so I love that. Wow. It's just kind of like, out of the blue, it just kind of, boom. Right? You guys just kind of finally see each other's, what we need to get this ship coming in. It was almost like, didn't you get the memo? Oh, now you get the memo. Okay. Yeah, because it says win-win outcome. I mean, we already knew you were going to win in the end. The overall card already told the story, but it's just like, how are we going to get there, though, if we're still on the wrong page, right? If we're still having these choppy waters around. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow the ideas to come to fruition. It was almost like you did. You have to come in to take some action, but it's almost like but I have to wait for them, though, too, because in this situation, it's going to take 2 to tango. This is not something you're going to do 100% on yourself. You have to have this other person on board or these people on board. So, in this one, it's like, I have to take the action, but they have to be on board with me because this is not going to work on your own. Right? Absolutely. Okay, guys. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.